And as the Lakers enter the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. Our Latin theme is the... Stan, this should be a fun one, a clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Isaiah Joe is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. Joe can't get it to go. Brown inside the line. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Joe, good.
Isaiah Joe.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
And here is Ball following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Ware tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Vassell, no good. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Sacramento. Ball, the pass to Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Brown's got 6.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
The drive by Wembanyama, and the shot is good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Ball kicks to Brown. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. So he gets them both. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy, the guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Ball against Fox. Ball with the bucket.
Man, we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Now, here's Vassell. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Wembanyama, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And it's Brown missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And there it is for him.
Well, that's where Sohan flourishes. He likes to take his work inside.
Lakers trail by 3. Outside, Ball. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. The wide open look here for Fox. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
And here's Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here's LeBron outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. San Antonio leading. Sohan finds Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. The screen from Brown. Ball, the pass to James. James with another miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
A pass to Fox. Vassell wide open. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brown with a screen on Fox. Ball kicks to Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. They grabbed their own miss. Back to Joe. And he's good on the 3-ball. Joe's got 5.
Well, Sohan is one of those guys that always looks for the next pass.
The screen from Brown. James with it. Now guarded by Fox. Drains the 3-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, LeBron James.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things for your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Fox. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
They now take the lead.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Fox with it. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Timberwolves, that's for sure. Here's Vassell, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he just came flying in. Vassell making sure it goes down.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
Wembanyama, 1 shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Dillingham's checked in for Vassell.
Spurs ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Fox. He's got 6. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
Fox against Ball. Has to Ware. Lakers passing it around. Brown outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And a deep 3 from Fox. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Brown after the basket by San Antonio. And here's LeBron outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the rejection by LeBron. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Los Angeles on D, trailing by 2. Brown against Fox. Brown, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
A nice shot by Sohan. Lakers shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Ball kicks to Brown. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Brown's got 12.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Johnson surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Nice move. LeBron grabs the miss. The Lakers trail. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's so quick and graceful at around 270 pounds. James, he's a wrecking ball.
Greg Oden, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Sohan. San Antonio's gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first. A pass to Fox. To the paint, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stayed. In attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Now here's Oden. Misses from close range. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Ware. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Johnson. Pass to Dillingham. Lets it go from deep. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The screen from Brown. James, the pass to Brown. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And now a three-point Laker lead.
Forget his height. And for any size, LeBron is as good a decision maker as we've ever seen.
And it's blocked by Brown, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Harrison Barnes.
55 seconds left in the first. Chalk up 2 there.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
Now here's ball. From deep, James, and Oden pulls it down.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort today.
Johnson can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for Los Angeles. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Now Vassell following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Vassell against LeBron. Now here's Vassell. He's tightly guarded. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the 3. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
On out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Ware in a power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Dillingham. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And it's blocked by Brown. They retain possession. Launches it from deep. Shot by Johnson, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now LeBron. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Ware. Lays it up off the glass. Ware's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Johnson. LeBron against Vassell. That is a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, so often Vassell will rise and fire, but that time he puts it on the floor and makes something happen.
Now here's Ball. He had an 18-point outing. Good! Another from 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. San Antonio with the ball after LeBron James hitting the 3. Lakers leading by 6. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Dillingham with it. He's covered by Ball. Dillingham, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's LeBron, and again it's the Lakers.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Spurs trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Okay, fans, time right now for your Lakers breakers. Let me hear you.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Vassell finds Joe. From deep, Johnson. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Five to shoot. Can they get it? Blocked again.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
Here's Benberthy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Lakers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Dillingham. We've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when... Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. San Antonio with the rebound. At the elbow, Fox. The 15-footer, good. Fox has got 14.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Count that one.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Spurs trail by 13. A pass to Fox. Another miss by Fox. LA has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The kick out to LeBron. Here's Benberthy. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Count that bucket. James has got 23.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Oden. That's tipped. Ball feeling it out a bit. And it's swinging with the jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. James with it, and it's Vassell picking him up.
Lakers foul. Benberthy. That's his
San Antonio making a switch here. Wembenyama's checked in.
Substitution. Number 1. Victor Wembanyama.
Spurs trail by 17. Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Three-pointer, Fox. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Fox has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Spurs. Lakers leading by 12. LeBron passes to Penberthy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Spurs shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Greg Oden, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. From deep, James. James cooking from deep.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Joe. Trying to get open as Oden. Drills it from outside. Joe's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball kicks to LeBron. Clinging with it and stolen by Oden. In transition, here come the Spurs. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Hey, Johnson will put some pressure on your defense.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
LeBron shot is off. Spurs trail by 7. Lets it go from 11. It's deflected. From the arc. Good on the triple. James has got 29 in the game.
It's all about getting into a rhythm. Once James is feeling it, he loves pulling up like that.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Fox against Ball. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Now here's LeBron. He has 29. So a moment now to see the story for LeBron James.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Oden, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. And the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
James dishes the ball. And it falls over the rim and in. Ball's got his first bucket of the night. Spurs trail by 9. Three-pointer, Fox. The Lakers with the rebound. Klingen's got 4 rebounds in this game. James with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
For Los Angeles, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Joe. 8 points for him. Vassell, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
James has a 2-pointer. LeBron James on the wing. Shoots over Fox. The kick out to LeBron. The tray. Goes up again. And a little luck that time, but it drops. James has got 33.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Well, you can't. Can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Now here's James. 33 points for him. And the shot goes in. James has got 35 in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Vassell. The putback high over the top. Wembanyama.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
44 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And here is Vassell. Excellent D there from Ball. Vassell against James. Pass to Thibault. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Zohan, the pass to Vassell. The wing jumper off target.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the Lakers call time here.
Time to cheer on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now.
6 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's James. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 37 points for him.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Los Angeles. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the... All right, guys. And that's all for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. There's a screen. Fox against Ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu, who was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
San Antonio with the ball after LeBron James's miss. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. It's good from long range. Vassell's got 12 points in the game.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can. Victor Wembanyama is second.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
Yeah, what a luxury for the coaches. They can trust their bigs to make free throws. That takes a load of stress away.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Fox following the basket by LeBron James. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Bible on the wing. They set the screen. Shot, high post. Ball dishes to James. Shoots over Vassell. James, no good. Spurs trail by 10. Sohan with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Sohan finds Wembanyama. A 3-ball. Rebound collected by Penberthy. Penberthy's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. James absolutely owning the inside.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Vassell, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
Second free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 11. Here's the screen. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 12 rebounds and just over 4 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, and a lot of that isn't coachable. He just has those defensive instincts that help him get ahead of shooters.
Now James following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Round kicks to LeBron. Shoots over Fox. LeBron shot is off. Spurs trail by 13. Vassell with it. He's picked up by James. The kick out to Fox. A floater. The rebound by the Lakers. Brown's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. LeBron against Vassell.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 24. Vassell, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's LeBron, and good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Vassell with it. 18 points for him. Over LeBron, and the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him at every possession.
Jarris Walker, he's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Johnson's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Now, here's Ball. He has 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Vassell. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Fox against Brown. Now, Sohan. 7 points in the game. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
A generational talent for women. Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Brown outside. No good on the three.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Inside and finished off by Brown.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Now here's Ball. He's got 9. On the wing, Brown. Ball against Fox. Ball no good. Spurs trail by 13. Vassell outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And here is Fox. He's got 24. Down low, Johnson. Walker with some nice D. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They led by as many as 18 points. They host the 76ers after this match. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. LeBron James, number 1. And, of course, LaMelo Ball.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
That free throw, no good. A different look now for San Antonio. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And Dillingham subbed in for Fox. It's stolen by Brown. Vassell against Brown. Driving in. That shot off. Nice defense by Vassell. Spurs trail by 13. Johnson wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Dillingham with the bucket.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Offensive rebound. Where the layup off target.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And yes, it's good. Dillingham's got 6.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Dillingham. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Ball. Dillingham, no good. Lakers leading by 10. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Dillingham with it. 9 points in the game so far. Up top, Vassell. He's covered by Brown. Oden. Second chance shot, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Greg Oden.
For the Spurs, number 11, Isaiah Joe.
It's Vassell on the wing. Guarded by Walker, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That time, Vassell looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The screen from Brown. Here's Ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Ball hits them both. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Joe on the wing. The shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 30 points for Devin Vassell. Up in time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for L.A. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
It's getting about 3 or 4 stops in a row. Okay, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
For the fourth period.
Spurs trail by 10. LaMelo Ball is out there with Brown. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's LeBron James. And it's Ware in at the power forward. That's the Laker 5.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Brown. The 3 from Barnes. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. James, the pass to Brown. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Fox, the bounce pass. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
A big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Spurs trail by 13. Here's Oden. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown feeling it out a bit. Brown finds Ball. Lets it go with a 3. James, no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Outside, Fox. Barnes sets a screen for Fox. And it's Barnes at the elbow. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Great focus from LeBron. Gets it and still gets it to go.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Here's Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
Shooting for San Antonio. Here.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Lakers leading by 11. Here's LeBron, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Joe passes to Johnson. Now Fox. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Shoots a fader. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Fox against Brown to the inside. Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
Ball up top, guarded by Fox. And here's LeBron outside. And yep, another basket.
And he's just roasting the defense on the regular here. This thing special.
A monumental point total. And now he's tied for the most 60-point games in league history. And it's denied. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in.
Jeremy Sohan.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fox. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Johnson against James. Pass to Brown. And the dunk by Brown. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
Here's Joe. He's covered by Ball. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Driving the lane, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
James looking it over. Sohan inside. Brown on him. And it's Sohan missing. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Oden. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Dillingham subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
There's the pick. To the middle. And Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Here's Dillingham. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now here's James. Down low. And it's Brown that time on the assist by James. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter. Spurs trail by 14 to the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Kept alive.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
To the left side wing. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Ball. Fires the three. Lakers with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. James against Wembanyama. Here's Ware. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
That's his
First free throw is good. A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Fox in for Dillingham. Spurs trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Count the basket.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Pass to Ware. LeBron outside to the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Over Ball. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama. Lakers leading by 14. And here is James. Outside, Ball. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
And the Lakers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 14. Fox passes to Joe. Back to Fox. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass from Zohan. Here's Joe. He's covered by Ball. Joe, good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Brown outside. High post try, and another basket for the Lakers.
And over time, we've seen Brown ease into accepting more responsibility on offense. He's now a dangerous scorer. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Joe. Cans it from downtown. Joe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
And then Brown with the... dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Spurs trail by 13. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team, told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Joe, good.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Lakers leading by 10. Here's Ball, takes it inside, uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Here's Fox. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Ball with it, now guarded by Wembanyama.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
That free throw missing.
Another trip to the line for him, and a successful one this time. He's earning his points the hard way here tonight.
Spurs trail by 13. Here's Fox.
2 minutes remain in this ballgame.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And he sinks the second.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Here's Ball. Los Angeles with another miss. San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Fox. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. And Los Angeles with some changes. James checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Paul subbed in for Ball. James kicks to Paul. Off target from outside. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Joe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jarris Walker. Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
Isaiah Joe.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And stolen by Vassell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shooting for San Antonio.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Los Angeles. LaMelo Ball comes in for Paul. Here's Ball, and it's in there. Ball's got 26.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
There's the screen. Over in the corner, Brown. Oh, good on the triple. And that's an intentional foul.
Penberthy, his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Spurs.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Yeah, with how physical a game Sohan plays, you'd expect him to be at the stripe more.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
And he commits the intentional foul.
His 3rd personal foul. The 4th team foul.
43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And Los Angeles calling timeout.
Everyone, let's hear it for your Liquor Girls. Okay, Liquor fan, you've asked for it. Here they are. The Liquor Girl.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Here's Wembanyama. And an intentional foul right there.
Walker, his 3rd personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5.
Devin Vassell, 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul, 15.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Ball with it. From downtown, San Antonio with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 1st personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
Wembanyama.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And here is Los Angeles now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing cleanly.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul. Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Here's LeBron. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
5th personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Fox hits them both. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Timeout, Lakers. Seconds left in the game, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Sohan. Misses. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Tough win. What was the focus offensively?
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.